What is going on, guys? And welcome back to 365 Analytics. And today is the day that we are going to be doing the Final Four preview for the men's March Madness basketball tournament. I am actually recording this right before Caitlin Clark takes the court for her Final Four against the Yukon Huskies, which I will be there for that. Excited to watch that. Be a really good game. Paige Beckers versus Caitlin Clark in the women's side of the tournament. But I'm going to be previewing the men's side of the tournament and the Final Four, previewing all the teams, and eventually making my predictions on who I think is going to make the tournament, or not make the tournament, make the championship, and eventually win the championship. So, yeah, that's what this video will be all about. And if you guys like the video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, it's enough talking. And I'm excited for this. Let's get right into the preview. Starting things off, we have the Purdue Boilermakers led by Zach Edey. These guys escaped a win in a close contested game on Sunday versus the Tennessee Volunteers, and they punched their ticket to the Final Four. The first year and a very long time, the Purdue Boilermakers have not choked. And this, one of the best teams all year, if not, you can argue the best right beside UConn, the best basketball team across the NCAA all season this year. And they defeated Dalton Connect and the Tennessee Volunteers to go to the Final Four. Zach Edey, unstoppable in the paint, a foul machine. That he gets fouled every single time and sets the free throw line a lot, but he is a machine and impossible to guard by any team that is small in the paint. Him and DJ Burns will be an elite battle to watch, and it'll be fun. Those two will put on a very, very good show. Braden Smith, very good top of the key 3-point shooter. Zach Edey, a paint beast. They have Lawyer, who's very good. This is Purdue's year to win it, if it's any. They're playing the 11 seed NC State Wolfpack, and after losing to FDU last season, they have came back and redeemed themselves by making a run all the way to the Final Four. And yeah, NC State is their next opponent, which we will go over now. And then we have the NC State, North Carolina State Wolfpack, led by the Phenom, everybody's favorite, the Legend of March, the future NFL offensive tackle, DJ Burns and DJ Horn have absolutely took the tournament by storm, and those guys came out of the South region as champions, the 11th seed. This is the Cinderella team for this season. DJ Burns is turning heads. It's crazy to think that they were one free throw away from not even making the tournament, rather than being even in all the way to the Final Four. They beat Jared McCain, Kyle Filipowski, Proctor, and the rest of the Duke Blue Devils to get here. DJ Burns had an amazing finish to the game. The whole entire world is behind them right now as they are facing off with Purdue, which is a very good, intriguing matchup between Zach Edey and DJ Burns. Two big men going at it. You got the big man, future NFL offensive tackle DJ Burns, and Victor Wembanyama V2 in Zach Edey. That will be amazing to watch. This game tips off at 6 p.m. on Saturday night, and that is your first game to start it off. These two teams are hot right now, obviously, in the tournament. NC State is your Cinderella. Um, their win over Duke, it was come from behind. They were down at the half, and they made it a game, came back, and eventually beat the Blue Devils to be here. And yeah, your first matchup, Purdue versus NC State in the Final Four. The Alabama Crimson Tide and Mark Sears defeating Grant and Mark Sears defeating the other Cinderella story, the Clemson Tigers, a football type matchup in the Elite Eight of the NCAA tournament. The Alabama Crimson Tide defeated the Clemson Tigers in a very, very good game versus a 6 and 4 seed. That was the Elite Eight regional final in the West. Very intriguing. Alabama Crimson Tide have been on a very, very good run. Mark Sears was absolutely nails in their Elite Eight game versus the Clemson Tigers, hitting a ton of threes. I don't even know how many exactly. He hit just so many threes. He was absolutely on fire. They could not stop that 3-point line. I think they had some crazy like 16 threes. Stevenson had a few, Sears had a few, Grant Nelson might even had one or two. But yeah, those were they had those the stats they had, and it was absolutely crazy as they are taking on the Yukon Huskies now, and let's see if they can rise up to the challenge and face the test of the number one overall team in the country as the Yukon Huskies and Dan Hurley. And now I will be giving my picks on these two matchups. And we have the best team in the NCAA, the Phenom basketball team, Donovan Clingan, Tristan Newton. You have Dan Hurley, the best team in the NCAA, the Yukon Huskies are absolutely killing it, tearing it up, destroying the tournament right now. And there's really not much to say about them besides the best team. Coming off the win versus the Illinois Fighting Illini, Terrence Shannon and those guys had no chance versus Dan Hurley's squad. As the Yukon close game for a while, then went on a proceeded to go on a 30-0 run on Saturday and defeat Illinois. Um, Obviously, it looks like the best team in basketball right now. It doesn't even look close. Um, can Alabama even make it a game is the question. UConn is hot. They are ready. They're trying to be back-to-back champs. They're on that quest. Can they do it? UConn is in the Final Four in the men's and the women's tournament along with NC State. And yeah, they're just the number one overall seed, the best team in basketball, destroying teams out here. And I don't know. I don't know if anyone can beat them. They might have to draw Purdue in the final if anyone wants a chance of taking them down. I don't know if NC State will be able to do it, but yeah, Yukon Huskies are your third team in the Final Four, and their opponent will be. And as for my picks go for these two games, I will be taking the Purdue Boilermakers over the NC State Wolfpack. Sadly, NC State, the run has to end. It was really a great run for DJ Burns, DJ Horn, and the guys, but Zach Edey's going to put an end to that. I just don't think they can take down Purdue and go to the next level there. Purdue to the championship. And as for the late game between Alabama and UConn, I have the Huskies absolutely destroying the Crimson Tide. Sorry, Mark Sears. Sorry, Grant Nelson. But I have Donovan Clingan and Tristan Newton going to the championship game. And that sets up a UConn versus Purdue championship game in Phoenix Monday night. Iron Eagle on the call. I am going to take UConn Huskies, Dan Hurley, Tristan Newton, Donovan Clingan, and the guys to go back to back and win their second national title as the number one overall seed all season in the NCAA college basketball field. And to finish off as the number one team, win the title, and be the overall best team. If you guys enjoyed this video, it'd be greatly appreciated if you like, subscribe, comment down below. I don't know what my next video is. I'm going to link my TikTok down below. I will start posting on there more as time goes on now. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was greatly appreciated if you guys watching it. And there will be more content soon. TikTok and more uploads up there, longer uploads, more stuff. And have a great night.